Hey everybody, this is Steven for Talks for the People. Just doing a little short today, a little story I thought was entertaining and thought you might like it. And for all my spiders out there, a little video for y'all too. I know how much y'all appreciate it. Much love to all the spiders, all the arachnids. Anyways, aside from that, something happened to me that I thought was a little curious, but it was fantastic news. Couldn't believe it. Most of the time you don't believe it. You think, okay, yeah, this is trash. It's not going to turn out how I think it is. So I get an email from a sweepstakes that I submitted for. Well, people do sweepstakes all the time, but who wins it? Have you won one? Not me. I think the closest I ever got was winning a koozie at a concert. Huh. Whoa. Everybody threw your hands in the air for a koozie, right? So it just so happens that in July, I'm a member of D23, big Disney fan, if you haven't seen that already. And I entered for a sweepstakes to win a Disney trip down in Orlando. So I put my entries in to see how it would go. Well, I got an email, and the email was letting me that I won. And I'm like, this has got to be absolute rubbish. This is just something that's going to piss me off, or someone's trying to steal my identity because, you know, let's be honest, who doesn't want to be me, right? Okay, maybe not. But anyways, what I needed to know was this legit? Is somebody going to steal my identity using my social security number? Because I had to fill out an affidavit. So when I did, I had to double check it because, you know, I'm not just giving my social security number out to anybody and everybody, you know. So I check in with D23 and I email them like, hey, so here's the deal. I got this email letting me know that I've won the sweepstakes, which I think is an absolute joke because nobody ever wins this stuff. They said, look, here's the deal. So we do have a sweepstakes going on. We always got them going on. I don't know if this is true or not, but if you take the email that you got and forward it on to us, we can let you know. So I said, hey, how could this hurt? It's straight from Disney itself. Why not? I'll give it a shot. So they give me the email address, and I forward that baby on. Lo and behold, 24 hours later, probably the most anxious I've ever been in my life. And if my wife ever hears me say that, it will drive her up the wall because she has anxiety. I don't. I sleep heavy every night without issue. So, but anyways, you know, I'm waiting for this reply. I'm like, is this real? Am I really going to Disney for free? What? Getting super excited at the same time, freaking out. I don't know. So they email me back after about 24 hours, and they say, sure enough, this is true. Now, of course, hearing this is true is all great and dandy and all that. I mean, I have won a sweepstakes to go stay at Disney for a week. Hotels paid for, the airfare is paid for, the tickets are paid for. All I got to do is show up and bring enough money to stuff my fat face with all the delicious foods that Disney has. Yay! So, anyways, I fill out the information I have. And it's still a little sketchy to me because I don't quite have that confirmation yet. I don't have that feeling like, okay, here's my reservation number. I'm ready to ride. So I'm still waiting on it. So here's the thing. They tell me, after I fill out my affidavit, my information, I send it in, they tell me somebody will reach out to you in about the next week or so. So it has officially been 7 days since I submitted. I am freaking out. But it is what it is. I'm just going to have to sit here like a blob and worry about it for the next few days. And hopefully something comes through. Fingers crossed. I don't know yet. I am hoping by the end of this week, because this all happened last week, somebody comes through and lets me know, hey, yo, let's start planning this trip. You're ready to ride. But on top of that, I would like to give a shout out to my amazing wife because obviously sweepstakes, majority of them you get to take somebody with you. And my wife, of course, love her with everything I have. She was my first option. You know, I was, hey, babe, we're going to Disney World. Let's go. Woo! But she comes out of the woodworks and she suggests that I take my father. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my parents have been taking me to Disney once or twice every year since I was born without dropping a beat. I mean, it was guaranteed. I was going to Disney teachers knew when I was in high school, hey, he's going to miss some school this year. I mean, he's going to miss a week for Disney. It's that obvious that my family did. And this touched me in a special way because my father means the world to me. You know, growing up, people were like, who's your role model? Who's this? And, you know, people today might be like LeBron James, or people 40 years ago might be like, well, I really appreciated, God, who knows, Clint Eastwood. You know, Clint Eastwood's an amazing actor. Love Clint Eastwood. But my answer has always been the same. Even since I was 8, since I was a boy, who did I want to be when I grow up? Who really was my inspiration to life? And that's my father. I mean, my father is the most respectful person on the planet. I've never met anybody who can say anything bad about him. I mean, he is the most amazing person ever. He's retired now, so he's not working. And, of course, Disney is a little bit pricey. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So since he's retired, he doesn't quite, cash isn't really flowing in anymore to buy a Disney trip. So it's difficult to come by. So when she told me this, it really touched me. Yeah, and that's a really important thing for your spouse, your significant other to do for, to do little things like that for you. I mean, it seems so small for her to be like, you know what, I think you should take your dad. And with him getting older, this might be the last big trip I ever take with him. So I'm going to live every memory with him. The best man to ever walk the earth. Okay, Jesus, don't strike me down. You're number one, okay? I can't deny that. But the second best, my dad. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll update y'all in the next podcast that comes up with me, Alan, and Cody on there and tell you how things are going. Hopefully they reach back out to me. If not, hey, life will go on. And this guy is still going to Disney World. Other than that, man, I can't say it enough. I appreciate y'all, the subscribes, the likes, the comments. Comment. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want to hear. I mean, if you want to just, me and Cody just go ahead and cut the cord and let Alan just run it all and just see Alan because we're not pretty enough. I mean, I understand. Alan's a beautiful human being. And so is Cody. But anyway, so we appreciate y'all so much. Live, laugh, love, guys. Y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all next time.